Welcome to this video. We will get to know the Day of the Dead in detail, and we will learn about the origin of this holiday and its meanings. We will also learn about the beautiful way that Mexicans celebrate this holiday. Follow the video and don't forget to subscribe and like the video. At the end of October and the beginning of November of every year, many civilizations celebrate their deaths in different ways. Celebrations of Halloween and Feast of All Saints celebrate the glorification of the memory of the dead who left the earth. Similarly, on the Day of the Dead, Mexicans celebrate the memory of their loved ones and their comrades who died in a celebration. My country is unique, very beautiful, and exciting. What is the origin of the Day of the Dead? The origins of the Day of the Dead go back to the ancient Central and Latin American civilizations, especially the Aztec civilization, where the Aztecs held a festive festival dedicated to the goddess Mictlantecuhtli, which means the Lady of the Dead, as the people of Mexico have always celebrated their lives throughout their history, but this celebration did not have a history specific, but was held periodically at the beginning of summer. After the arrival of Christian Catholicism to Mexico through the Spanish colonies, the Feast of the Dead resulted by merging the celebration of the Mexicans with their dead, which the Church saw as an unacceptable pagan holiday, the Feast of All the Dead and the Feast of All Saints. What is the origin of the Day of the Dead? The origins of the Day of the Dead go back to the ancient Central and Latin American civilizations, especially the Aztec civilization, where the Aztecs held a festive festival dedicated to the goddess Mictlantecuhtli, which means the Lady of the Dead, as the people of Mexico have always celebrated their lives throughout their history, but this celebration did not have a history specific, but was held periodically at the beginning of summer. After the arrival of Christian Catholicism to Mexico through the Spanish colonies, the Feast of the Dead resulted by merging the celebration of the Mexicans with their dead, which the Church saw as an unacceptable pagan holiday. The Feast of All the Dead and the Feast of All Saints. Is the Day of the Dead the same as Halloween? There is a misconception that the Day of the Dead is the Mexican version of Halloween, and this belief stems from the convergence of the two holiday dates and the similarity of some ways of celebrating them. Both holidays involve wearing fancy dress and masks. Their current traditions are vastly different and of different symbolism. Although Halloween origin aims to celebrate the dead as well, as its origins date back to the Celtic civilizations, the current traditions were invented in America during the last century and aim to turn it into a family holiday that brings together the entire family, while the tradition of celebrating the Day of the Dead stems from the Mexicans believed that the portal of the world of the dead had opened and that their dead had joined them again. How is the Day of the Dead celebrated? As we have said, Mexicans believe that their dead visit them on the Day of the Dead, because the portal of the world of the dead is opened during this period, so the traditions of this entire holiday aim to encourage the dead to come to earth, as they aim to revive and celebrate their memory, and they do so in several ways. On the Day of the Dead, Mexicans go to the graves to be with the souls of their dead, and they build special altars on the graves of their dead, while some build these altars in their homes, and these massacres usually include pictures and souvenirs of the dead, and also include their food, drink, and favorite sweet. As they are decorated, these massacres are usually a type of Mexican flower called cempasúchil orange, and candles are used as well, and Christian families put Christian symbols like the cross and icons. The drinks placed on the altars usually include traditional Mexican alcoholic drinks such as pulque, mezcal, and tequila, as well as traditional drinks such as atole, which is a hot drink popular with drinking during the birth period. The dessert also includes sweets made from pumpkin, and traditional pastries called dead bread. There is also a traditional dessert placed on these altars. They are called the phoenix skull, which is a human skull made of candy, especially sugar cane, and decorated with chocolate or dried fruits. In the event that the dead is a child, These massacres usually include, in addition to the above, some of the games that the child liked to play with. In addition to the altars, some families place a mattress or pillow outside their homes in order to ensure all kinds of comfort for the dead. Of course, as food and drinks are offered to the dead in these massacres, the neighborhoods celebrate the Day of the Dead by eating the same delicious food served in the altars, and the neighborhoods usually wear colorful costumes and wear masks in the form of skulls, where they sing and dance in the squares and streets of cities, while some villages are organized cities or processions parade. This is the end of today's video. Do not forget to subscribe to the channel, like the video and share your opinion in the comments below the video.